And finally, Kansas, a state I thought we had all agreed to give up on a long time ago, has approved new public school science standards to include the ironically named intelligent design. Yeah, although critics were vocal about what they saw as an attempt to inject creationism into school, which would, you know, violate that whole separation of church and state thing this country used to believe in, remember? A member of the school board was even quoted on CNN saying, "This is a sad day. We're becoming the laughingstock, not only of the nation, but of the world." And how right you are. Speaking of laughingstock, here's Kevin with more on the story.
Joining us to discuss this decision is someone who is considered a rather controversial figure among members of the Kansas School Board. Now, there are those who believe him to be the original intelligent designer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Welcome to the show, your noodleness.
Glad to be here. All praise be to me.
Of course. Now, for those who aren't aware, your followers, known as the Pastafarians, they claim that you actually created the universe.
That is correct.
Now, I mean, can you honestly expect people to accept that a flying spaghetti monster created the world?
You know, Kevin, some people believe that all of mankind started because of a talking snake and a magic apple.
All right, point taken.
Look, I'm not here to create more controversy. I, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, created the world. That's a fact. Accept it. Why do we still need to have this argument?
Well, I mean,
you are currently talking to the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Ergo, I exist. I mean, have you ever had this so-called God on your show?
No, but we have had Office Jesus.
Now you're just being ridiculous. That's absurd.
Oh yeah, that's absurd. But what about the flying, right? I mean, you're supposed to be a flying spaghetti monster, but clearly you're on a plate.
Kevin, I'm an omnipotent being. I'm not going to do petty parlor tricks for you.
All right, fine. You exist. That's a given now, apparently. But what do we do about Kansas?
Kansas? They'll come around. They always do.
I hope you're right there. Thank you very much for being here, Mr. Flying Spaghetti Monster. It was an absolute pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine, Kevin. Go in peace.
Sarah, you have anything to add to this?
No. My mind is pretty blown. That's the feed.